Only on Fox tonight, a little more than a year ago, Donald Trump was elected America's 45th president. It was a historic moment and really a shocking moment in many respects because so many people didn't see it coming.
The moment inspired two die-hard President Trump supporters in Show Low, Arizona, to open what they believe is the country's only retail store dedicated to President Trump. Our Matt Galka paid a visit to the store to see how things are going a year later.
Hi, welcome to the Trump store.
That's what you'll hear if you find yourself walking into the Trump store in Show Low, Arizona. The owners believe they truly have a one-of-a-kind venue dedicated to the president.
We do not know if anybody's ever taken a campaign headquarters, converted it into a retail business, and be very successful with it.
Co-owners Stephen Slayton and Karen McKeon had been running a campaign headquarters, but then these two citizens united to open the store full-time following the election.
We've always been the grassroots up here, and when the president was nominated in the primary, we stepped up.
The store's exterior is hard to miss, and even a year after the election, the owners say they still get a steady stream of visitors from all over the world.
They come in, they feel that it's the only place that they have ever found that actually supports our president, our country, and the next generation.
And sometimes you'll get people from both sides of the aisle.
We've only had about, I don't know, maybe half a dozen extreme liberals have come through, and we chase them out. We tell them it's private property, we're going to call the police, and they back down.
In August, the store was actually vandalized. No one has been arrested yet, but it might have been a blessing in disguise.
We were hit on a Thursday, Wednesday night, Thursday. That weekend, we had nonstop people coming in specifically to come here to the Trump store to support us and buy things.
We haven't had any problems since. We've installed cameras inside and out, so we'd be more prepared in case it happened again.
From the hats,
the #1 hottest seller is still the Make America Great hat. That's our #1 most.
The original red hat.
The original red hat. It's amazing.
To some colorful shirts.
I can't tell you how many reactions you'll get from that when we wear them, because we wear most of our t-shirts all the time in and around town, and we even go to conventions wearing these, and the reactions is just hilarious.
The store has become a pseudo-Trump shrine.
We looked all over the place to get really interesting things that Trump supporters wanted here at they call it the Trump Sanctuary.
I love China. I just sold an apartment for $15 million.
Some customers from Birmingham, Alabama popped in while we were there.
They just don't really have places like this around Birmingham. It's actually fairly democratic around there, so
you gonna buy something?
Not fans. I'm looking into it.
Slayton and McKeon say their business is doing so well they'll actually be expanding soon.
We can start off with a coffee and pastry series in here, developing it.
Presidential pastries aside, the Trump store duo say their main goal is supporting the commander-in-chief.
One of the beauties of we tell people that what he's also doing, he's exposing the swamp, and we call them our swamp critters. You know, we got plenty of them here even in the state of Arizona.
And the two won't let criticisms of the president deter them.
The news is being distorted, #1, and #2, how the left just can't get over his election. It's just unbelievable. When Barack Obama won, okay, we got over it, we survived.
The Trump store, with their Trump socks and Trump hats and their bandanas for Trump cats, plans to stay open for the long run. They signed a 10-year lease for the building last year.
When people come in here, they say, well, it's a liberal free zone. It's great.
Are you worried that that's divisive at all? Do you ever get worried about that?
No. Personally, myself, no.
We do try to stay away from anything that's really antagonistic, you know, that's not nice, unkind, nasty words, things like that. These are just fun.
What happens if he loses in 2020?
We'll deal with it at that time. I'm quite honest with you.
Matt Galka, Fox 10 News.
The Trump store hopes to have their expansion completed in the next 2 months.